Well, moving on, a massive fire erupted at a sofa manufacturing unit in the city. The fire broke out at the factory, which is located at KG Halli. Now, the fire was first spotted at 7:30 this morning. Now, fire tenders were rushed to the spot to douse the blaze. Now, it seemed like a congested locality, so the threat of the fire spreading to nearby houses did loom large, but thankfully the fire force personnel managed to douse the flames in the nick of time. In fact, you can clearly see from this mobile footage that your channel secured earlier how the entire factory was on fire. Now, after the fire force personnel doused the flames, this is what it was. The entire manufacturing unit, it's a sofa manufacturing unit located in a very congested KG Halli area, completely destroyed. Just skeletal remains of the entire manufacturing unit remain. We're told that about 6 workers were present. Most of them are from Delhi, but thankfully no casualties this time around. The fire force personnel were quick to douse the flames. What you can see is the smouldering wood and smoke all over the area. We're told that it has engulfed the entire area, and all the houses, people have been forced to shut their windows in order to stop the smoke from entering their homes. Well, for more on this, I'm joined in by my colleague Deepak, who's at the spot. Deepak, first of all, what exactly is the situation over there and what caused this fire?
Nolan, as of now, the fire department has confirmed that it was a short circuit that caused the fire. Now, if you take a look, now most of the building completely destroyed. Now, as we understand that this is a sofa factory, sofa manufacturing factory. So a lot of wood, a lot of foam, cushion material, cloth, and all of these you should note that are inflammable. So a small short circuit at about 5:30, they claim that this happened, and it has caught fire into the entire building. Now, as you see, nothing remains. Now, the fire tenders have completed, and if you could notice just now about 3 seconds while I was talking to you, one of the walls had collapsed. Was the JCB working there, pulling off all the rubble from that end. If you see, working on that particular place. So nothing inside remains, Nolan. It was completely wood. Now, one thing you should remember that the process of making these furnitures was happening inside this place. So a lot of sawdust. So as you understand, the sawdust particularly is very inflammable. So as soon as a little bit of short circuit took place inside, it has spread to the entire place. Now, to narrate exactly what happened from the morning, I have one of the residents here with me. Let me speak to him. सुबह से क्या हुआ है?
सुबह से 5:30 बजे ऐसा थोड़ा महक आया, क्योंकि आजू बाजू के घर हमारी पड़ोस का घर है. थोड़ा खुशबू आया, मतलब धुएं जैसा हो तो खुशबू आया. उसके बाद देखने को पता चला कि रमजान का महीना है. रमजान के महीने में हर कोई नमाज पढ़ने के बाद कॉलेज के लड़के भी तैयार होते हैं. लड़के जब जाने लगे और नमाज से आने लगे, आदमी लोग थोड़ा थोड़ा आज चालू हो गया. तकरीबन कितना 5:45 था, 5:45 बजे था. तो 6 बजे कंफर्म हुआ कि हम लोग को यहाँ पे आग लग रहा है. ठीक है, तो 6 बजे आके थोड़ा लग रहा था. उसको आके हम लोग कोशिश किया. जब बुझाने की कोशिश किया तो अंदर में लॉक था. थोड़ा आदमी अंदर, एक 4-5 आदमी सो रहा था. फिर उसको जगा के उधर जाके पानी डाल के, मतलब जितना पानी डाला उतना आउट बढ़ गया. क्योंकि अंदर में जो है, जो कारपेंटर का काम जो चलता है लकड़ी बनाने का, जो सोफा सेट बनाने का, इसमें जो है केमिकल लगता है. केमिकल मतलब वो इंस्टॉलेशन, वो सोल्यूशन, ये सब लगता है इसको बनाने के लिए. तो इसमें जो है आग जैसे ही लग गया. लगने के बाद एकदम पूरा फायर जैसे, मतलब ब्लास्ट जैसे होना लगा. छोटा छोटा बॉटल में पूरा रखा था, तो ब्लास्ट होना, इसमें आदमी लोग बाहर आ गया. तो बाहर आने के बाद एग्जैक्ट तब तक 6:30 हो गया. 6:30 को हम लोग कॉल कर रहे हैं सबसे पहले स्टेशन पे, 100 नंबर पे कर रहे हैं, 103 पे कर रहे हैं, 101, 102 पे कर रहे हैं. और हमारा राबिता ही नहीं हो रहा है. तकरीबन 15 मिनट राबिता नहीं हुआ. 6:30 से लेके 6:45 तक हम लोग पूरा कोशिश करके कांटेक्ट करने का, नहीं हुआ. तो हमारे इलाके में थोड़ा सोशल वर्कर हैं, हबीबुल्ला खान जैसे, शिव कुमार हैं, ये लोग सोशल डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी ऑफ इंडिया के हैं, दलित संघर्ष समिति के हैं. ये लोग को हमने इमीडिएट जाके इनके घर पर कॉन्टेक्ट किया. तो ये लोग अपनी टीम के साथ, और हम हमारे मोहल्ले के जो लड़के लोग हैं, इनको लेके गाइड करना चालू हो गए. हम ये सोशल डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी ऑफ इंडिया वालों ने सबसे पहले वाटर टैंक एक मंगाया, और हमारे पुलिस अधिकारी में जब कांटेक्ट हुआ तो इमीडिएट फायर एम्बुलेंस वाले सबसे पहले अपनी पूरी वर्दी में थे. ये लोग 100% वर्दी थे. ये लोग आके इमीडिएट काम करना चालू हुआ. और यहाँ के लोकल, और उसी वक्त पे अगर पुलिस वाले, ये फायर वाले नहीं आते तो शायद मेरे को लगता है यहाँ पे कई सारे और घर जलने वाले थे, क्योंकि यहाँ पे झोपड़पट्टी नहीं है. इसीलिए आज पहली मर्तबा नहीं हुआ इस इलाके में. ये मेरे 5वीं बार 8 साल के अंदर. इससे पहले सोल्यूशन फैक्ट्री हुई थी, यहाँ पे 3-4 आदमी लोग जल गए थे. और यहाँ पे यहाँ पे दो बकरे ये लोग पाल रहे थे, ये सवेरे से दिख नहीं रहे, ये अंदर कहीं अंदर में जले हुए पड़े हुए हैं अंदर में। ये बाद में पता चलेगा, अभी जेसीबी आके उठा रही है। और आदमी लोग यहाँ पे सोते थे और उठ के आ गए हैं। अभी मार लगा है, 8-10 आदमी को मार लगा है, और मुझे लगता है पुलिस अधिकारी लोगों को भी लगा है, फायर जो कर रहे हैं अंदर में जो के काम करें। किसी का रान पड़ गया क्योंकि आंगल थे, और किसी को काट के हाथों में बहुत सारे कटे गए क्योंकि ब्लेड थे अंदर में उठाने के वक्त में, क्योंकि वो नीचे से उठाने में अंगार आ रही है। वो उठा के हम लोग पानी डाल सकते हैं, अगर डालो तो ऊपर ही रहेगा, वो अंगार नहीं फूटेगा सर।
So there you go, him explaining in detail what exactly happened from morning, Nolan. But I have the regional chief fire officer here with me, Mr. Manjunath. So could you explain how did you go about the entire operation from morning?
Sir, actually that as our another resident told here that they noticed the fire earlier, but they have not intimated the fire brigade immediately. That our control room has received a message by around 7:30. And I immediately alerted the Banaswadi and Hebbal Fire Station to move to the spot. This is Gandhinagar 8th class, Tadagondanalli area. So as well, and our two vehicles they started operation extinguishing the fire. But also they have taken another 4 vehicles from the nearby station, one from South Station and Igon Fire Station. Nearly there are 40 to 50 our staff and officers have been deployed for the work, and we are completely extinguished the work. There is some smoke is coming that you can see this is a 40 by 60 building, and the building is not so built correctly. You can you have already taken the video of that one. So when the fire is spread all through, the building has collapsed. So it was a lot of backward for entering inside the nest. Now we have removed all the combustible material which are very good item, and we have completely extinguished the fire. I think it is nothing but electrical short circuit.
So could you explain to us where exactly could the electric short circuit have taken place? And
there is one office room, small office room is there, where the first fire was noticed. As per our observer who came inside, firefighter who came inside, they saw that. From there only the fire spread to all the compartments and the area.
Now he mentioned that there were 2-3 people actually staying inside this place, and also there were 2 sheep also which were kept inside. Now any harm to these?
Luckily there was any casualties. Nothing, no casualties.
So there you go, Nolan. Though the damage that you see absolutely devastating, but the good news, however, is no casualties. The fire tenders and the fire policemen say that nothing has been found inside which reports any kind of loss to human beings or animals. Also, there were 2 sheep inside as well.
Now, Deepak, if the fire official is still there next to you, can you just ask him, did this manufacturing unit have permission to actually go about with their work in such a congested locality?
Sir, do you have any idea if the manufacturing unit, the owner here, had any kind of permission to go about this?
One of the owner, Tamsuddin, he told me that they are preparing sofa sets and wooden furniture. Also, they are repairing the material also. The old sofa set and also they are repairing. Hence, there was a lot of dump inside the building.
Now, this being such a congested area, there's not a lot of place even for fire tenders to come in.
Congested area, definitely you can have a look there, and it is very difficult to move our fire tender here to this spot. So when we reach this spot, when the water was closed, then we have to get another 2 vehicles from there. But there is no perfect road to move our vehicle or even take turn. That's the problem. There are 4 water bowsers and 2 water tenders from the different nearby stations.
There you go, Nolan, him saying that he's spoken to them, but however, it's not clear-cut how he was actually running this here, because not really a lot of space, even for the fire tenders to work really efficiently. Now you need good space. Even when we're here, just now the fire tenders made their way out of this place. They had a tough time to even move because there's a JCB as well operating here. So quite difficult, as you rightly mentioned. This place is located in a very congested area, so making it really difficult for the firefighters to do their job here, Nolan.
Now, Deepak, finally, sticking to the point that it's a congested locality, any other buildings were affected in this particular fire?
Nolan, if you could notice now, this particular building by itself is pretty huge. Now, as the fire officer mentioned, now as soon as the fire took after about an hour after the flames, the building has collapsed. So the building was weak in particular, but however, the other buildings remain safe because most of them on top as well are made of cement. These asbestos roofing, and the other buildings there's a road, particularly that side. So there was no chance of the fire spreading across the road. And once again here as well, as you notice, there's a road here as well. So the only chance of the fire spreading was possibly to those houses there, Nolan. If you could, the camera could pan that side towards my left side. That's where probably there was a chance of the fire spreading. But however, the fire tenders working in time, and also the residents here who are working in time, as soon as they saw that they saw some smoke coming out and they saw the fire, as they said before the fire tenders came, they also actually helped save the day, Nolan. So here the day actually goes to the firemen who've come in time, actually done a really good job, and of course to the residents here, all the good Samaritans who've actually gone ahead, risked their life to fight this fire. So this day and this particular day, the saving grace goes to these people, the residents of these area, and the firemen there who've actually done a very good job in managing to douse the fire here, Nolan.
Right, Deepak, thank you very much for all those details. And there you can see, just in the nick of time, the fire force personnel reached the spot. And before them, thankfully, the residents of the area managed to control the blaze, or started working on controlling the blaze so that it does not spread to other houses. My colleague Deepak showed you how close by everything is, or other houses are near this manufacturing industry.